Hello, today we'll be reviewing the Master Grade uh, Narrative Gundam for CAW. Now, this is the for CAW version of a CPAC, the CPACs. However, I never owned a for CAW ever. This is my first one. I can tell you, pretty good, but the problems are really there. Makes me want to have a drink afterwards. And the fact that there's a lot of parts of it that I do think are really interesting. If you want to know where you find it, I'll put the link in the description for you to buy, even on my one. My opinion is going to be flip flopping between in this video of I like certain parts and I don't like certain parts. And the middle part might be a little longer. Sorry about that. Not really, because I do have a lot to say. There's some there. Yeah. Well, that happens, and also I haven't already touched the uh the Nerd Gundam in a while, so that's on me. So that's on me in general. Some of these I haven't touched in a while, and I don't know how they function sometimes. So let's not try to get this all confused on me, okay? So let's talk about it. Okay, we're taking a better look at the Narrative Gundam C packs for COG version of them. I do have the basic accessories, accessories in front of me. The two beam sabers, the thing to hold the shield on the arm, that's a par swimming thing. The beam rifle with extra magazine, which I kind of cool. I would say that part. A fist hand, which there's a reason for that, and two open hands. I do have one already installed already, but we'll look at everything. And as you can see, I already have it in the pink and the gray. I'm not gonna do all pink and then go back 10 minutes later to change it into the gray. I'm gonna do half and half because A, I'm not gonna waste my time or your time to show both. And also I've got the rest of the Gundams for side person. Shocker, shocker. And you dropped my hand cannon. What? Ah. I'm gonna grab two big boys out here today. And I will say I do like it. Very low panel lining too. I think kind of shocker. There's not that much panel lining to do on this. And come from both set of armor. Pink right here, gray behind up in primal. So I'm be honest here. Shocker that there's not much panel lining on the model kit itself. And the fact that not that much to do, maybe a few around here, but up here, some right here. Not that much on here, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little shocked. And yes, there's a core fighter in there already. Best way to take it apart, do all this stuff, and pop it off. And there's the shield. Okay, there we go. So yes, it is literally on a stick. And you can see, when you take the core fire out, it does nothing, technically. Yeah, so there's nothing it holds on to. So it's just a frame. But I would say the core fire is really freaking cool. Because it is a kind of a newer design that I never seen. And I do need to fix some parts on them because they do come off easier. I need to fix that. And it does have problems. But every market has some problems. It does really just cool things. Ensuing it. And it should. I'm being cautious with it just in case. Problem is, caution is always aware with this model kit. So yes. There we go. Frick me sideways. Turn this up that way. On the door. And there you go. You get the core fire. Which is actually really cool looking design. And just put this back. And there you go. I do like how it looks. It is so bird-like in a way that I haven't really seen. I do like how it looks. It's very customizable. And it does have stands. They're over here with the other bits and kibbles and everything. And you do open the cockpit too. And it does fold up, I think, as well for the other mode. So I'll fold everything back up. Fold this up. Fold this down again. Fold this way. Fold this upwards. I'll be honest here, I haven't played with this model kit in a while, so for me, I am not used to it. Okay, frick, let me see. While I figure this horse shit out, I'll be back. I'm back from I'm not trying to blow my brains out from doing the core fighting mode. It's a nightmare, I'll be honest with you. I really wish it came with a like extra block that's like a core fighter and doesn't block form, so you didn't have to do the auto transformation stuff. I mean, I understand why they do it. I mean, hell, the not this one, not the uh the 3.0 had the core fighter you could build in, but it also has I think it has a block that it's not like that. This one is just a built-in one already. So, anyways, let's get back to the market. Now, the Nerd Gundam, I do like how it looks. I would say the decoration is actually pretty weird for me, I'll be honest here. And I would say when the colors are added on, I think it looks a lot more better. As you can see, it flows through it really good, like a natural way. Not like some of them were not natural enough, but this one's actually pretty natural the way it flows. If that makes sense. Now, articulation wise, double onto the knees, and it does kick back to the ass, which I think is pretty good. It does kick up all the way. I wouldn't say almost all the way because due to the armor bidding and everything else, and it does kick up pretty high still. And it does have like shifting armor, which I do like that part. I do like shifting armor on a model kit, especially at like a master grade level. Okay. Yeah. And it's adding on a what do you call it? It's adding on a swivel. So it does move up and down. So in case you don't want it too low, you can put it back up. If you want it too low, if you want lower, you can. Which I do like. Some of the Flame one does do the similar thing as well. Skirts do go the way. Just because the armor building way, and the armor does want to tend to pop out right here. But if you don't mind, it does have a good kick actually. And it does kick back. So that's pretty good. Some of them even can't kick back anyways. A swivel at the foot. Pretty freaking good. The toe does bend down as well. Not that much, which kind of sucks, I'm be honest here. It does swivel on top of the leg. Pretty good as well. Now, arm articulation. It does have a double joint, which makes sense. It does swivel at the top, but it does something really cool I do like, and I wish more of them had. Swivel right here. Here, I'll hold joint. Swivel at the freaking lower elbow. That's actually kind of freaking cool. Because there's no way I'm not seeing someone do that. That's actually freaking awesome. And I do want to put one thing out on caution levels. Not that part. Ah, shit. When they come to the waist, son of a gun. You do need to pop it off to get the armor on, so technically you do need to do this anyways. I'm just showing you one thing to be cautious of. The joint here is a weird kind of joint, where it's like a circle with a square. You do need to push down and twist. I did that over time and it did snap, but technically it did give more range when I did the snap part of it. So I can just pop it back on, and it's much more easier. So caution at that point, with the armor, and the thing keeps fucking popping out. Okay, there, fuck, no. Okay, there we go. And there's a problem of not being a subtle fucker about wanting to be collapsible to dig on you. This thing is sort of like a tank in a bull shop, or tank in a store. It's pretty sticks out like a sore thumb, to be honest, on my record. But I'll be honest with you, I think it looks fantastic. Size-wise, I want to say he is a little more bigger. So let's see about the size here real quick. Here's the origin version, which is actually somewhere smaller, being a master grade. Which is that kind of shocker. And here's Primal, which is the yellow part one. It's about a back. I do love this thing, so I do like the part. And the articulation wise, I do swing back to arms. It does go all the way up here. That kind of shocker. And a full rotation at the arm, and you can do 360 floating. Kind of so good. It does have the shifting armor, especially right here. And I hate when it does this because I just want to function with this fucking thing. Let me see. No collecting nose. Yeah, it does shit that kind of bugs me sometimes. Okay, shift it in. But as I had the body like this, the head does look up that far and down that far. The neck is pretty good. It is one of those joints. It is a ball joint, but it can look more higher if you have it just point upward. It does look more higher and looks pretty much down, but it does kind of break the mode of the neck looking like it's missing a piece or so. Kind of shocker. And I did put the other alternate back piece on. There is two pieces, so there's a gray and a pink variant. I just got the gray one. I wish you could do like a half and half. Yeah, but I think it's pretty good. And these are normally actually within this part. So if you do take this out, which you can easily, this part is normally like the normal backpack, but this part is its open parts. So that's kind of cool. Let me just slot this back on because they want to fight me. Okay. There you go. Now, accessory wise, I think I need to talk about them for a bit. Shield, which you can put either one on. I do like gray on it, which it didn't make it too much, but the pink things look fantastic as well. It's easy to pop on and off. These things you do need to take off. Shield is, like I said, you need this thing to put on the back of the arm, which I don't like that part, back of the arm again, but whatever, I'll work with it. Beam rifle, like I said before, and magazine, you can't take out, and actually you can change it either or. So it is actually freaking cool looking. And they give you one in case you either lose this one or want to make it like it's max swapping it. And I do like, okay, the beam rifle is really fantastic. I really wish a lot of them did. As you can see here, there's a little grip. However, take it out, you got to slide it on the hand. Now, the hand itself is similar to any other master grade. Now, as you can see, it got slots. You need to find where to slot it, and make sure the hand is in a grabbing mode. Trust me, you're going to need to learn this as a test. Either, I want to scream sometimes, and slide it on. So it does have a slide on, and you got the rifle, do the finger stuff. No, not the finger machine, but there you go. It does slides on, and the grip of it, it is solid as ever. So my hand hurts too. It does hold really so, which I do love. The fact that it can hold itself up over time, fantastic. I really hope they introduce or keep going on with this like functioning kind of way. I hope, because it's so freaking cool. Honestly, I should wear like something more often. And it does hold into place so freaking well. I ain't mad about it. Like, even though the hand's a little bitch grip them, you can tell it can barely hold on to the fucking beam rifle. It is a standard beam rifle. And the arm tends to want to fucking collapse on you too. This thing is cool looking and everything, but good lord, you have so many problems with it. So I would say if you pick this model kit up, if you ever do, you have that kind of problem. So it just pops off. It is one of the things where it is a joint within the arm, and you just scoot onto it, and it's like a clam, or you just clamp it in, and there you go. That's all it is, and technically that's fine, but yet again, you're looking at the problems I am right now. You can see, and the armor bits right here, the alternate bits they give you, does suck at a point as well. You do gotta pull these off. And you just pull them off, you can just give them, just see, regular wrist. And that one without the armor bit, I do like how it looks because it's more stable and I can hold up. These things are fantastic as well, but they do suffer from wanting to crumble on your paper. And it does have a lot of things you make it easy to take off them. So, let's take these off. This part's a little more frustrating. You do need to take off the arm. Okay. And pull that off. Freaking sideways. It is one of the things of armor just being armor. There you go. And that's the working arm under it, which is actually pretty simple. And I think it's like pretty easy to take off them. Except for that part. This is the part I don't like with the armor. It's separated from this arm. It's separated arm, and the fact that it got hosted by the work piece, and the fact that that makes a problem for me as well. So yes, you can see the working arm under it. That's just gonna fall anyways. Certain things are designed to do it, so yeah. And actually, it is pretty easy to get the armor, especially I gotta come out, motherfucker, and drop the thing right here down. So they drop down, which makes it easier as all hell. And like I told you right here, these things do come out as simple. Certain ones do stay more down to it. That's kind of shocker. I'll put this in so I don't have to deal with the beam again ahead of time. It is, this one does say, and certain ones say more easier than others do, which is kind of shocker for me. Like, especially when you're like, well, and then you tilt it. And just do all the bits and stuff like that. I'm trying to take the armor out. So take that out, pop that out, put this back into place. And there we go. You got your shipping armor back in. This is normally how you gotta do it, so it's easier. Pop that off, get the foot, take this little piece out. You couldn't see it, which is kind of shocker. I don't really like that part, but the fact it's barely hidden within the foot kind of makes it not the best. I'm liking. And there you go. And you get right toward the semi-height difference. And there's other differences you do need to do is take this part right here out and change that for the, if I can find it, it's over here, white one. So yeah, the regular plating is just white under it. And there you go. So Eddie, this is what it looks like normally. It's kind of weird taking all the arm bits off and showing like how it looks without the armor. And this part is pretty easy. Just turn this over and put this out. You do need to put this out anyways. Put this armor back, and there you go. And also, I want to kill myself because this thing is so stupid sometimes. And yeah, that's how it looks without all the armor bits and shit. It does want to do this as well and come off. I fucking hate it. I love how it looks, but God, the problems are just kicking me. And this thing does take, you can't change that for the gray one. It does a little clip, which is actually pretty easy. That's my nose is getting stuffy. Unlike me with everything else in my life, because yeah. Oh, crap. It's like this. Oh yeah. And there you go. It's easy to take all these bits out too. So no struggle actually in terms of like simplicity. Simple as all hell to take out. So let me go sit on myself. What the fuck? And actually, yeah, let's work. And also one part. Oh God. While we're at the leg, I forgot to put one thing out. At the leg right here, you do see these parts right here. They are just easy takeouts. And you just change this back down to make it more fuller. Which is actually really cool of design. Because you don't really see it. It's so hidden underneath them. You just pull it out, take out them. Sometimes it's easier than others. So sometimes you need a part separator to get in the armor. And also it's not easy. It's at time. Okay, pop that out. And the thing is, you can do without it. It doesn't look the best though. So pull it out, semi, and there you go. And everything else is easy game. So as you can see here, you can see some of the material or some of the like pipes and stuff like that within the machine. I do like that part. It is so much of a cool design hidden within the gears. And it's like you wouldn't look under it, but technically, hey, no one really looks under machines unless you're a mechanic. So pop all this off again by pulling myself not apart. Son of a gun. Pop the mother back on this part. And there you go with that. Legs are almost done. Gotta put that part out. There you go. And let you're done. Very simple, simplistic. And like I said, the armor pieces on top, you know. Okay, frick. And there you go. Pull this. Ow! Without smacking yourself in the arm, I'm 6 feet. Oh, wrong place. Right. Me being a little stupid because I've got my brain work some days. Switch right now is all this stupid gear. And it's just easy shit to take off from now on. It does have the problems of armored, armoring. But you can see of how it looks within that arm to give you that kind of look. The problem is now that nothing want to barely function my fucking end. It's the clump of how much you want to scream. And that's drift up, which you do need to do that anyways. And there you go, fuck me. But when you get used to taking all the arm bits off, it is simple afterwards. This is the first time in a while I have transformed it back and forth to, well, armored, unarmored, etc. BS nonsense. Okay, crap. There you go. Ship that back. Take out the armor here. So if you can, just glue it in place if you want. I'm not saying you have to, but it'd be easier to, so you don't have to do with what I'm doing with. Have the time. And backpack, pretty simple enough actually. So I'm gonna take that out, pull this out, take out the blades, or for that thing, take these little thingies off. You have the original one right here. This thing goes on. Let's say this on here. Go back into that. This goes back into this right here. And then these two things. It should be this, I think, right? Let's see. But still, personal backpack, you don't need to worry about much, thankfully. The problem is trying to do with all the arm bits that want to come off, and etc. And there you go, you get your standard mode. Technically, not much more. It's the same thing without all that bullshit on there. Because I just don't like doing the bullshit. That's the height-wise, see, it's the same height as Primal, which is actually a shocker. And how big is each of the RX? So big, so big. He's so big, boy. With the problem of a child, but hey, problems need problems, right? I'll give my thoughts on this. I will say, they're fantastic, but the problems lie within of how the framing is, and of how the problems make you want to have nothing but anger problems, and it makes you want to scream every time you want to say no. And the fact that it's really pretty cool to have all these parts in case you want to have the gray variant or a pink variant or a regular variant, which is pretty cool. The problem is you need to put it in a baggie with the similar stuff about that too. It is something, but depending on how you want to look at it, I'll look at it in simple terms. I think it's really cool, but the part that has so many problems that makes me worry that if I do anything else with it, it might break on me. I might need to fix some of it up. And if you can fix it up, you can do everything else, right? So, what do you think? Would you pick up this model kit if you had to? And caution is aware with this one in particular terms because it needs more caution than ever. So yeah, what do you think of this? I feel like my pocket's wet. I don't know why. Huh. Oh, anyways, I'm not sure. Okay. So what do you think? Like and subscribe on Discord and action to my link below. I am out. Yeah, peace out.